Hey, good morning, everyone. Um, I just wanted to talk today. Uh, Something that came to me yesterday. Uh, you know, over the past year, everything that's been going on, everything. One of the biggest words that you hear being used is the word fear. Um, Yesterday, on my way to work, listening to the radio, they were talking about fear, and someone made a comment that just I couldn't wrap my head around it. Um, so of course that caused me to think about it. And y'all know me that when it comes to something like that, then it's something that I need to share. So basically, what the comment was is that they believe that when Jesus was in the garden, that he experienced fear, um, and I don't understand that. And here's why. This is what I was able to deduce. So fear manifests itself through the unknown. Um, when you don't know the outcome, you don't know what's going to happen, you don't know what the situation is, you don't have the answers. You're just unsure about everything, and that's where fear manifests is through the unknown. For that matter, that's where worry manifests also. If we knew the outcome of everything, if we knew what was going to happen, if we knew all the circumstances, if we knew everything, if we had all the answers, fear wouldn't exist, worry wouldn't exist. Um, Now, knowing that, and knowing that Jesus was and is God, and God knows all things, then when Jesus was in the garden, he knew what was going to happen. He knew what was to come. Um, he knew all the events. He had all the answers, everything. So he might have experienced some emotions, maybe some sadness, maybe some joy of what the final outcome was going to be. Um, Maybe, I mean, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure fear was not one of those emotions that he experienced. Because, like I said, fear manifests itself in the unknown, and Jesus being God, he knew what was going to happen. If you read through the Gospels, he continuously talks about, hey, he's telling his disciples, this is what's going to happen, this is what's to come, this is what they're going to do to me. Um, so he knew what was going to happen. So yeah, I just don't believe that there was any fear there. Now, the reason I bring all that up is because the question that they were asking about on the radio was, how do you handle fear? How do you deal with fear? And that leads into my answer for it is knowing who God is, knowing that through His Word He continuously tells us, "Do not fear, do not be afraid." He says that multiple times throughout the Word. He's not going to give us a command that He's not going to follow Himself. So He doesn't experience fear again because fear manifests itself in the unknown. So if God has given us that command, "Do not fear, do not be afraid," then that's where we have to have that trust, and we have to have that faith in Him, in knowing that He is who He is, and that He is in control, and that He knows all things. And not just knowing it, not just saying it, but actually believing it. Um, Once we do that, then that's, in my opinion, is how we deal with fear. Now, is that to say we're not going to experience fear anymore? No, I'm not saying that, because we're not perfect. We don't know everything. We do experience the unknown. So we are still going to experience fear. But if we hold on to God's word, we hold on to who He is and what He's about, then He's going to give us that peace that will sustain us through our fear. So, like I said, just something that came to my mind, something I wanted to share. Hope that makes sense. Be good, be the best. Love you.